Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Cricket Captain 2025, and we are going big. Much requested team of Leicestershire, having an excellent season in real life, it must be said, but on the game, still not quite there. And the fact is, it's the usual. We control the one-day competitions, try and transfer and sign our way to the County Championship, winning Division 2, winning Division 1, winning the T20 Blast. If we win the one-day trophy, it's a bonus, but it's not a must-have. And what is going to be different about this one, this is a youth-only rebuild. So the only players we can sign are the ones through the youth section in the contract window, and the players that come on to us, we get 1 or 2 a year in the youth intake. And luckily for us, we've got 38 grand to spend, but there's all these youth players. So I'm going to wheel and deal my way, trying to get rid of players that aren't youth players under the age of 23. We're going to take 3 signings. We've got a Hockney, we've got a Field, and we've got an Eden. Now, it didn't quite work out. So when you're in your contract window, you can normally get rid of players. But in your first season, you cannot. But the players that we've just bought in, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with. Copperfield averages 54 in second team 3-day cricket, which is excellent. 53 and 34. They are excellent. 155 strike rate in second team cricket. They are excellent numbers. Then we signed 2 bowlers. Both excellent averages, 23 and 17. Right arm fast medium and a right arm dibbly dobbly. Both average 28 in second team cricket in the one-day format. One going at under 4 and over, one going at under 5 and over. And then Hockney with a 5.99 economy rate in T20 cricket and Eden 7.10. So I feel like we've actually made some pretty good signings. And the team as a whole is looking quite reasonable in terms of the players. So the first season we've got to have these guys in here. But the young players, we've got young Gums in the team who I have seen turn into a pretty decent player on the game. So maybe just one to watch there. Minhas averages 47. We've got Copperfield, who we've just signed. Rehan Ahmed is 20, so he can say. There's Wood. There's Josh Hull there. I'm going to try and put some technique into to try and make him the better player. And we've got Hockney and Eden. So first season, I think we'll be round about mid-table in the County Championship. We've got some good enough players. We've got Sean Masood, Peter Hanscom. Kimber can play some cracking innings. Ian Holland has been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Swindle's played that knock in the Metro final the other year. We're not a bad team. The interesting thing is to see where we are after we've signed all these young players and released all the old players. Season 1. A season 1 down and a 6-6-2 record is a pretty decent start, but it is about to get a hell of a lot harder for us. There is a couple of really big shining lights here. Reece Copperfield's coming, 18 years old, year 1, and scored 1,341 runs at an average of 53. That is exactly what... He's in England. Oh no, that's country. I thought that was an England contract for a second. I was about to throw one. Peter Hanscom will go. Rehan Ahmed will stay, but 965 runs. On the Leading Edge podcast, I said, probably 3 years ago, Rehan Ahmed could be a better batter than he is a bowler. And we're seeing quite a lot of that in real life. None of the other young players get a game, but we do get a bit of bowling out of the young kids. Rehan Ahmed, 75 wickets at 34. Strike rate is phenomenal, but economy rate 4.49 in D2 cricket isn't gonna stick it. Hockney takes 46 wickets. Strike rate of 74. Aha! We have a problem, sir, that we are going to have to work on. Now, the one-day competition was a bit of a write-off. We went 0-7 before winning the final game. And the final game, we really owe it to one man, because Copperfield stood up and scored a century, took his average to 39 in the competition. I did play more young players. We had Keegan come through. We had Carrington come through. The 2 players through our youth intake. One of them averaged 6.57 from 7 innings, so I've seen better. And Carrington averaged 15 with 106 runs in 7 innings. So not ideal. But again, with the ball, we was able to give Hockney some game time. 12 wickets at 38. He's only 17 years old. There's plenty of time. And Eden got injured, which was a little bit of a shame because I wanted to see what he had. The big question is T20 competition. We didn't make it through. and we finished bottom. And I feel like, because of the type of save that it's going to be, where it is all about youth intake, this could be extremely difficult. What was good? Copperfield averaged 10 with a 127 strike rate. I know I'm scouring over a few of the players. Minhas averaged 29, but a 120 strike rate isn't quite going to cut it. Rehan Ahmed, 19 average, a 163 strike rate. Love a bit of that. And Hockney went to 8.62, so slightly more expensive. But Josh Hall, 14 wickets at 11 at 7.13 economy rate. Is he going to be the man for us? So the two young players that we had come through, one of them's Carrington, who averaged 34 in second team cricket, and Keegan averages 47. That's not bad. Both 27 in one-day cricket, so that's really poor. And Carrington 23 in T20 cricket. Is there a strike rate associated to it? That's the thing. Can you get on with it? No. Okay, Chris Ryder's retired. Here we go. Now it is time to get the culling done in. So all of these players, or are they all going to go? There's a couple of youth players there. Gums is only 21. He averages 33, 35, 27. That's not good enough. And Maddie, 33, 31, 90. I think I'm going to let them all go. Out of these, Keegan's going to get a gig. We need young players, so Carrington is going to get a contract as well. Out of the team, it's time to start culling. Holland, gone. This may just have become the hardest rebuild that I'm ever going to do, because our team has been called of a lot of quality players. We have 8 players with 2 youth players signing, and there's no point in spending time here. We've got 363k, and we need 11 players desperately. There are some good players though. Darks averages 60, Corbin 60, Francis 68 in second team cricket. Astle 77 in one-day cricket. These numbers are legendary. Okay, 3 signings it's going to be in the first round. We're going to take Darks, Corbin and Francis. All 3, they are incredible second team averages. Oh, Corbin, no. He needs more money. I don't want to get into this game, but it also loses us around where we don't sign anyone. So we've got 12 of 21, 9 rounds remaining, and players are dwindling. Just looking at the squad, we actually don't have any openers. So that's going to make a pretty easy decision that we're going to have to take someone like a Stewart. Corbin would be such a good signing for us. And the other one I'm going to take is we need a wicket-keeper in the squad. So Brindle with his 42 average, 29, 33 at a 110. Oh, the quality is not great that we're signing at times. Oh no, Corbin, we didn't get him. We offered him almost 70k and we got rejected. We've got 14 out of 21. We need to just sign players. But Wilmot, he's come on the market, 22 average. Oh, that's in T20 cricket. Oh yeah, now we're picking up some dregs. 3 more. Ramshaw's in, Buzz is in, and Steele is in. We're up to 17. We're not going to be able to fill all the spaces in the team with youth players because we've got 17 out of 21 and there's only 3 remaining. Okay, we've done it. We've got 20 out of 21. To deal with it, we're going to sign the youngest wicketkeeper on the market. So we now have a squad. We are going to have to do a lot of training technique during the off season. Definitely going to be Darks, Francis and Copperfield. Them a big 3. We do get a bit of something in the off season up to 6th of February, and it's the first time it's told me we've had an improvement in it's Keegan's batting technique. So season number 2 then, again we're going to stack ourselves up on technique for Copperfield, Keegan, Francis, Darks, Brindle as wicketkeeper, and then obviously Rehan Ahmed's going to play when he's available, so's Josh Hall. Hockney feels like he's probably the best out of the bunch of the bowlers that we've got, but interesting to see who the AI is going to pick. How far down are we going to slide for getting rid of all the best players? Season 2, let's see it. And we only get 1 player come through the youth intake, and it's a young guy called Beresford who averages 68. Oh, 66 in one-day cricket. Oh, terrible in T20 cricket, but wow. Okay, end of season number 2, and we've gone backwards as we expected. A 2-10-2 record. Well, it could have been worse. We could have been Derbyshire. Question is, what do you get from your team? And Francis has come in and scored 1,400 runs, an average of 61. Oh, we've got a player. Rehan Ahmed averages 43 again. Copperfield slightly down, average 28 this year, but still career average of 40. Quite happy with that. Drakes comes in, scores almost 1,000 runs, 923. Ramshaw averaged 26. He was the really bad player that we had on our hands. Beresford was the one I just pointed out, as long as I've not edited it out. He came through our youth intake halfway through the season. When you go into the one-day competition, I think they join your team. He's averaged 50, 50 and 45. He looks the real deal. What's the problem with the ball? Well, it wasn't great with the bat, but with the ball, Rehan Ahmed 82 wickets at 28. Hockney 61 at 35. Josh Hull averaged 47. Wood 37. Wilmot 48. Buzz 40. Yes, it's safe to say that is a problem. Challenge Trophy, we started poor but finished up with 3 wins. After Beresford came in and averaged 50 and scored that 140. And the Blast, I don't expect to be much better. 5-9 record. Was there anything that was good? There's no strike rate. Oh, Beresford, 157 strike rate, an average of 45. But strike rates are poor. Only Brindle going at over a 140. And then with the ball, only Josh Hall and Wilmot going below 8s. Green went at 11s. Oh, that's a bit ropey. This is a long rebuild. I am going to let Green go, and I obviously am going to sign Beresford. We need 22 players this year as well, so hopefully there's some good young players in the market. I feel we've done all right with the batters we've found, but the bowlers we've not quite hit the home run yet. There's this guy Robertson who's an off spinner. We're going to need one when Rehan Ahmed's playing more cricket for England. Averages 23, 24, 23. Look, there's not many options that we can go with, so of course we're going to sign him. The batters this time around. Davners averages 65 in second team cricket, 53. He's in. Sometimes it's just, can he hold a bat? Yeah, he can. Okay, we're going to sign him. Also, I'm going to sign Blake, which is yet another spinner, but it's another off spinner. And there are perks to having guys that spin the ball different ways in the game. Okay, so we get Robertson, we get Danvers, and we get Blake. Does anything else come on the market for us to have a look at? Not with the ball. Maybe Bowers or Hopper with the bat. We do need another... Oh, crikey. Probably Bowers is worth a go. Ayre averages 44 and opens in one-day cricket. And he's got a 168 strike rate in T20 cricket. We've got some gaps there that he could help fill. Okay, so 2 seasons down, a 14th and a 17th, a G9, a G7, a G9, a G8. Fair to say, it's not even fair to middle in. It's nipping back in and taking top of off. Okay, we've moved up slightly at the end of season 3. Up to 6th in the table. 5 wins, though, I think is the thing we need to take away. It is a slog of a save to do. Francis, 1,000 runs, averages 59 in his career. He's off to a great start. 27 one-days as well. So we're going to lose more and more of his time. 1,000 runs for Copperfield. Brindle, almost 1,000 runs as wicketkeeper. Dark's looking good. Beresford only averaged 36. That he's already playing one day in T20 international cricket. That, I've got to say, is slightly disappointing. He was immense in the one-day competition. 540 runs and 3 centuries. And he was injured for a couple of games in that. What about the ball? The ball's where we're still struggling, right? Hockney, how many wickets? He's got 154 wickets now at 34. He's only 19. He could get better. But it's not really happening. Rehan Ahmed, 10 test matches now. He's part of that setup. Blake at 44. Buzz at 30. There's nothing good. Henry, 16 at 27. So nothing great about that. But this was a great competition for us. We finished 3rd. 4-3-1. We had a late surge. Got all the way to the semi-final before we ran out of gas. Most runs in the country, surely, yeah. Danvers, 429 at 487. Beresford, just from the 8 games, average 53, Air average 45, and had some great knocks in there as well, which kind of, it's why I bought him in. The fact that he could open in that competition and had an high average, and hey, guess what? It worked out. Also, Blake, 25 wickets at 21. We need some of that to carry over into first class cricket. And we still haven't made it out the group stage. A 6-8 record in the T20 Blast. Beresford leading the charge. A 180 strike rate for 316 runs, Steve Austin. That's a great effort. Carrington 165, but we're carrying a few. Drake's 130, Copperfield 136 strike rate. But I bet it's the bowling. Yeah, it is. Ahmed going at 9s. Beresford bowls a lot. 8.67. Eden 9s. Hockney 8.5. Economy rates are shawaddy-waddy. Okay, we do get into a bit of contract business. So Copperfield has been very, very good. He's averaged 40. That's nice. Spence, he's not really done anything. We have got a squad size of 15 at the moment, so we might need to hold on to him. But yeah, he's not all that, is he? He's not always cracked up to be. Paulin's going to get a couple of years. Maddie, we need backup keepers. Hockney, I'm going to keep investing time in. He keeps getting selected. He's got something. Don't know what it is. He might need a check from the doctor, but he's got something. We're going to hold on to our bowlers at the moment because we've got no good young bowlers coming through, except Henry, who came through and, stuff. But he's left arm fast, and I'm a big fan of left arm fast. Stanton and Matthew. Well, Matthew can't play cricket. Like, that's fair. He averages under 20 in every single format in second team cricket. Stanton, I believe we played a few games. I'm going to give a contract to. It's actually nice. It puts us up to 23 before we get into seeing what's going on. And what is going on is there's not a great deal of players, but there is S. Spencer with a 21 average in second team cricket. 3.08. Okay, he's a 42 strike rate as well as a good economy rate. That's quite unusual. They're neither, they're either one or the other. Good strike rate in one day cricket, good economy rate, good cricketer. So good, I'm going to sign him. Bishop averaged 63 in one day cricket, 41 in first class cricket, 27 with a 127. There's no great T20 players. So we get Spencer and just see what sort of refresh we get going through. Bowling wise, because that's a load of 25 average players, all very similar strike rate, very similar economy rate. The only thing you would do is you say Brady's got 6 fifers, which is quite nice. One day cricket, again, almost identical players. Brady's the best of the lot. And with the bat, Cope averages 63, Nichols 66, and a 60 and 50. Oh, Bishop averages 63. Some of these numbers are looking really, really sharp. 38 average, 106. 106. Okay, I'm going to sign him because I think the numbers are off the charts. But that 106, I feel, is going to haunt me. Okay, so bowling wise, there's Chalmers here who averages 17, 18 and 15. And what sort of economy rate strike? 11 strike rate. He's a strike rate guy. I love a good strike rate guy. You're my sort of guy. 3 years. Give the guy some cash. Also, this guy averages 50. Only 3 centuries to his name. I'm going to wait and see what else is on the market next round. Okay, so with the Aitken averages 78. I tell you what, I did the last rebuild and I got no high quality players coming through for ages. Here I'm getting them left, right and centre. Aitken, 10 centuries. That is just absolute must-have by all costs. We're going to take a little bit of Spencer as well. 21 average, 42 strike rate, 3 economy rate. Okay then, season number 4, and I feel like it's getting near move-in time. Some of the guys have got the opportunity to become great players for us over the next couple of years. Carrington is averaging 66. Francis is playing one day and T20 cricket, averages 57 for us. Danvers coming in average 56. Beresford 44. Pauling 14. And that's not including Aitken, who we've just signed, who's potentially the best of the lot. The ball is where we're cold, and cold in a bad way. But Henry and Chalmers over the last 2 years, both averaging in the 20s, could do a job. But this Blake Wilmot, we've got to find better players than that. And hopefully with Spencer and Henry and players like this, we can. And we're up. Season number 4. And we go up on tied points with Yorkshire. 9 and 5, one more batting point, one less bowling point. There is nothing to pick between us. Just looking at the most runs in the country, we don't appear on the list. Chalmers, year 4 Chalmers, 71 wickets appears on the list. What a fine effort. We won the last two. Thrashed Hampshire, and last game of the season to win the title, beat Glamorgan. Bowled them out for 265. Henry, of left arm fast fame, that I said, I quite like left arm fast. 73 wickets at 25 in his career. I like that. We take a 200 run lead. Rehan Ahmed 90 down the order. Look at that. What sort of season did he put together? He averaged 46 with the bat, 33 with the ball. It's not bad. Danvers batting at 3, scoring 80. 75 for Beresford at the top. Francis, Aitken, Brindle. It's not a bad effort. We only win by 2 wickets. What do they do? 318. Rehan Ahmed with 4. And then we get across the line thanks to Rehan Ahmed getting the runs. So who had the best seasons for us? Because that's a good one. Brindle with the wicketkeeper. I think we've done well there. Wicketkeeper's averaging 45 in his career. Ramshaw 39. It's not bad because he's a low second team average guy. Aitken average 42. Darks 46, Beresford 39, Rehan Ahmed 62, Danvers 62. I think one of the things is Aitken coming in first season. He's had a good year, average 42 in first class and 48 in one day, is 26 with a 143, 550s. But the bowling was heaps better. Chalmers has been a game changer, 71 wickets at 27. We know he's up there on the charts for the country. Rehan Ahmed 50 at 30. Henry 49 at 26. Blake 46 at 31, way above his career sort of stats. And Hockney even put up a 28 average again, pulling down his overall average. The one-day competition was a bit of a disaster. We were 1 and 7, and T20s, we made it through to the quarterfinals for the first time. A 9 and 5 record. Aitken, 399 runs, an average of 26 and a 143 strike rate. Carrington, 153. Was the ball much better? Yeah, it is. Henry, 7.08 economy rate. He's got a career 7.18 from that's it, from 3 games. Oh, they're T20 internationals from 21 games. He's already playing international cricket. Hockney good. Spencer good. I tell you what, it's taken a while, but we have started to turn this team around. Quarterfinals of the Blast and promotion as champions. But we do absolutely bottle it. 188 is not a bad score. Danvers with 55, and they knocked them off. They smash us around in the quarterfinals. That's disappointing. Okay, so what are we going to do contract-wise? Carrington's averaging 66 and has been all right in the other formats. He's going to sign. Keegan's playing one-day cricket and averaging mid-30s. So, again, worth keeping him around. We've got the budget to be able to do this quite easily. Ramshaw, more of ramshackle, average of 33. Not sure what to do there. We're going to retain some of these bowlers just on a couple of year contracts. We do still need to have enough players in the team. And we're going to sign Ben Graham. Averages 40 with the bat in second team cricket, 30 with the ball. Darks is going to sign, average 46 this year. Brindle, average 57. Best keeper on the circuit if you ask me. And Ramshaw, we are going to do it. We're going to give him a small deal. Which takes us to the final youth intake. I've got a feeling I might do an extra season here because the first one is a bit of a washout with your old players. What have we got that's going to make us better? Let's look at the batting. Lang, 8 centuries. Garforth, 27. Marsden, 6. One-day cricket, Lang. T20 cricket, Lang. 39, 128. That's a player. Those sorts of numbers on the game are exceptional. I would be surprised if this doesn't come off as one of the best signings. With the ball, 6 fifers for foil ball and his leg spinners, 54 strike rate. I'm not sold. Oh, Baildon, 5.35 average in T20 cricket. Economy rate, 3.57. Baildon, are you unplayable? Okay, does anything else come on the market is the big question. Boxer with an 18 average, 20 average, and 70. I think I'm going to do it. It's another spinner. Okay, season 5, a chance at the big time. The big time being the first division of the county championship. A chance to try and go back to back into the knockout stages of the T20 competition. We're going to stick with what's been working. We've been playing a spinner's pitch because we've got good spinners. Stop the press. We are to the point where I have to play the one-day games, and we're top of Division 1, 8-2 on the season. This is wonderful stuff. Beresford, 900 runs at 60. He's a one-day international cricketer. He's a T20 international cricketer. He's becoming a Leicestershire legend. We are off to a fantastic start, including beating Nottinghamshire in the last game we played. Blake picking up wickets. Baildon, who we signed this year, 13 wickets at 58. Excellent performance from him. Got overexcited. Paulin with 99. Danvers at 3. The Wall. This must be a new young kid that's come through. He's played 2 games already. He's getting selected. Robinson scores 193 for them, but it doesn't stop us. Danvers 108. Francis 90. We've got a team on our hands that has a genuine chance. When was the last time, if ever, a team got promoted as champions of Division 2 and won Division 1 the next year? Didn't Durham get close one year? They might have even done it one year. Beresford leading the way with 900 runs. Brindle, what a player Brindle is. Like classic county cricketer, not going to play for England, but averages over 40, like 45, 46 is exceptional. With the ball, Chalmers, 50 wickets at 28. Rehan Ahmed, 38 at 35 is a bit disappointing. In fact, we're pretty poor with the ball. It's just excellent batting. Aitken averaging 60. Has he played international cricket yet? 11 test matches already. Okay, we're through the next stage. We've lost a game, or drew a game anyway. We're 6 points behind Somerset. In Challenge Trophy, we've just gone 2-6. So time to go through the blast. The blast, my friends. We're 8-5 and through to the quarterfinals against Somerset. So we're in contention for Division 1 and the blast at the moment. And we do it. Round of applause. We actually win something meaningful on a domestic rebuild. Oh, we've had it tough this year. But youth intake, we do it. 5 seasons. Division 2 winners. Division 1 winners. We go 10-3-1. Win by 5 points. And we go back to back at the end. Beat Surrey. Beat Essex. Francis with 177. 4 for Rehan Ahmed. We set it up nicely with 377. Aitken scoring 94. And Rehan Ahmed takes 7. In the country, Beresford, he's up there in the top 10 run scorers with 1,219 at 55. Phillips has just a wow season, 1,600 runs. That's not done very often these days. And Chalmers up there, 72 wickets at 27. In fact, we have such a good year. Lang comes in and averages 43, scores 1,000 runs. Brindle, he might be my favourite player out the lot because he's just under the radar, good, 1,000 run a year man. Francis averaged 74. Crikey, he's putting up a record for himself. Beresford averaged 55. Aitken 64. Danvers 54. This might be the best batting lineup that I've ever had. The bowling lineup's inconsistent. Chalmers and Henry both very good. Henry's coming 186 wickets at 26. Playing for England as well. He's picked up 59 at 31. But we've done it. The blast, we just don't do it. 2 back-to-back quarterfinals. We go close, but we only score 109. We get blown out by Tom Scriven, and then they knock them off with 8 overs to spare. 7 wicket victory. Absolutely decimated. Brindle again, he averaged 45 with a 158 strike rate. Beresford 160. Danvers 157. Francis 192. We have got such a good team on our hands. I'm going to do one more year. One more year. One more year. We're going to do it. Now, Eyre is going to get a contract. He was poor last year, but he's put up some decent numbers in one-day cricket for us. Hockney's still going to be around and part of the team. Blake just feels like he's just coming to be a very, very average, a decent cricketer. We're going to keep everyone that we need to. We're not going to rock the boat, baby. And we are going to give Wall a contract. He averaged 44 in one-day cricket. What is that? Oh, that's current year. I saw a guy averaging 91. I was like, I have never seen... This is the worst youth intake of all time. 38, 31, 35 averages. And then with the bat, nothing... two players above 40. The Bulldogs there. Wall. I thought we just signed Wall. Didn't we just... I must have forgot to click the sign button. There's this guy, Ninwood. 17 wickets. That's in the Blast. He's got a good record. He's got a good record across everything. So's Collins. Not so much. Ninwood's the guy. We're going to bring in one more bowler. Look at it. English First Class League winners, Leicestershire. I love it. Okay. Unheralded and unprecedented. Season number 6. We have become a pretty decent team. We've gone D2 champions, D1 champions, back-to-back quarters in the Blast. All doing it while not breaking the books. 160k left over the last season. Here we go. Season 6. Okay, end of season number 6, and we should have finished after season number 5. We've been relegated. What has happened there? I think that so many players are on international duty, it's caused us a massive sort of problem. That is my take on what's going on. Lang, brilliant. Look, 3 players over 1,000 runs. Beresford only averaged 36. Aitken played 10 games, averaged 35. So maybe I could just be wrong. Who would have thought it? Not bad with the ball. Let's just have a look. See who's playing Test cricket for us in the current year. Okay, Henry played 7 games. Rehan Ahmed 2, Aitken 5. He's got 2,000 Test match runs already. So they're playing. Then we've got Danvers playing one-day cricket as well, and Francis. So we've got about 5 players in and out. Challenge Trophy did not go to plan, and nor did the Blast. We've finished on a low, but I'm going to take the high. I'm going to take the high of a D2 win, the high of a D1 win. That will do it. We took them to the highs, and we finished with the lows. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, comment below who's going to be next. Might be Central Districts.